Thank God for the blood of the heroes. My name is Josh Amberger. Biggest accolade in modern times seems to be the slug on my upper lip and the mullet out the back.
Dude.
Cause like, I'm not a fucking world champion. Yeah, feeling much better going into Kona this year than last year. Last year I carried an injury into the race and hadn't run for 3 months. So this year I've been stringing together really good training blocks. Was in Bend, Oregon, Andorra in Europe, and recently at home in Brisbane, Australia, and I've hit all my targets in all those blocks, and I think I'm coming to Kona fitter than I have been in the past. I think the backdrop says it all really. We're here on Honnold's Beach on Ali Drive. Just walked down from my condo for an easy swim first thing in the morning. Race week is just super cool. It's pretty crazy atmosphere, but yeah, it's not too hard to kick back and relax in a place like this. And the fact that it's a world championship and everyone's here, all the best guys are here to put it out there on Saturday is really exciting. Yeah, so I got involved in tri from a young age. I did my first triathlon when I was 9, but I didn't start doing it competitively until I was 14 when I transitioned out of swimming and was looking for a new sport more or less because I sucked in swimming all of a sudden because I didn't grow at the pace of other guys. So it's a bit of an excuse, but yeah, I was pretty burnt out from swimming at that point in time, and triathlon was a really easy fit from there. I stopped short distance racing when I was 20 and moved into 70.3, and I guess from that point, when I was doing 70.3, of course, yeah, the next stage was always going to be Ironman. So I did my first Ironman when I was 28, so I'm 30 now, I got a couple years experience. Yeah, hopefully got a little bit more ahead of me. Yeah, so the swim race on Sunday, well, it was a training swim. I think some people definitely thought it was a race. It had a different feel to the past years. I started off to the right and there was a pack of guys off to the left, and I kind of swam parallel to the leader of the race until the first turnaround. I had no idea who that was. All I could see was it was a blue swim skin and there was maybe 5 guys behind. And this guy who was leading didn't seem to want to let me lead, or didn't seem to ever kind of want to cooperate at some point or relinquish his authority at the front. Turns out I think he was German, so that's probably appropriate. Yeah, we rounded the first buoy in like 20 minutes, and I was looking at my watch thinking we turned early, wondering if there was another buoy ahead, because yeah, it was crazy speed that we went out at. So yeah, it turns out there was a bit of a current going out, swimming against the current going back. I slotted into the pace line with about a K to go, and then pretty much watched all these guys try and go to the front and start sprinting for the line honours. So it was a bit different last year, where I was trying to drop Lucy Charles. We swam like a minute quicker this year, so that was pretty insane. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the race day pace is from there, because for me, it kind of felt right on what I was training for, or what I've been training for leading up to this. Yeah, everyone's always talking about, at least since I've been doing this race, talking about how the swim is now a factor. So last year, a bunch of guys were chatting to me before the race, saying, you know, hey, I want to try and swim with you. Let's get out there and make a front group. And sure, there was a few of us together out of the water, but it never really eventuated into a front group on the bike that actually cooperated. So I definitely think that this year we've got a bit more firepower in the swim for sure. So, and those athletes, Ali Brownlee, Dan, the young Danish guy, they're certainly actually motivated to ride hard, I think. So I think definitely the swim is only going to be increasingly important as the years go by. Some of the other major players, like I was training with Cam Worth not too long ago, I can see he's really improved his swim. So yeah, I definitely think the swim's going to be faster overall, and some of the major players, like the faster bikers, are starting to swim quicker too. So yeah, there's always going to be guys like Patrick Langer who have full confidence in their run and consistent 240 marathons here, so they're always going to be holding back, while guys like me and all the great cyclists and so forth are trying to lead from as early on in the race as they can. So it's definitely going to be interesting. Yeah, so Ash is she's come over here as my training whip in the lead up to the race, which is awesome because she happens to be great in the kitchen too. Yeah, we've just been, when she arrived here, we got out to the old airport, went for a run around there. Kind of had to push her into doing the Hawala swim a little bit, but she enjoyed that. We've just been out here in the water this morning, getting around together. And yeah, after this, she'll probably have breakfast for me ready when I walk up to the condo, and then we'll head out onto the Queen K and go for a ride.
None of this would be possible if you guys didn't shop at talbotcox.com and buy the merchandise. So I appreciate all that, and also all the donations you guys are giving. It's so incredible, and it helps us be able to produce this kind of content. With that being said, we'll pump out some more videos later on in the week. Mahalo.